This is my audience for my presentation for persuasive speech. Today I want to tell you about the life's extinction of humanity and what we can do to preserve it. Today, I also want to let you know about just back in the time of revolution. Revolution happens many times over and over again. There's a TV show called Revolution that is about a mysterious blackout where they have to start all over and keep humanity alive. Today in my speech I'm going to tell you about why I've chosen 5 individuals to get on a shuttle and be our 5 to keep our grace alive. I've chosen Aiden, who's a chief leader and also a oxygen generational system specialist. I've chosen Ariel, who is my cook, chef, and nutritional specialist. I've chosen Delilah, who is my homemaker. I have chosen and my reproduction system. I have also chosen Vincent, who's a welder for my skilled labor and eclectic. And I have chosen Willa, who is my midwife. In my first character, I'm going to tell you about Aiden. Aiden is my oxygen generation system. It provides a swinging mechanism to help produce gas to turn into an air, which allows oxygen to be produced. I also have him as my first knowledgeable as a leader to show the difference in being able to help keep our civilization in a constructional order. Chief leaders were held responsible for maintaining the representation of their tribals and also one of their most warriors, along with being able to keep everything alive. Now we also have his best friend, who is Ariel. Ariel is my cook, chef, and nutritionalist. My cook, chef, and nutritionalist will help maintain the nutritional factors in between each individual meal. She will be able to make different kinds of meals and keep everybody under control, and the participation of everybody being there, and rations. Unfortunately, yes, she only speaks Cajun, but she can be taught English. She's also a good source for reproduction because she's only 20 years old. And being only 20, she gives us a good factor of being able to bear children. I then have another person who was along the ride for Delilah. I've chosen Delilah for the fact that she is my homemaker and can provide excellent child care. My homemaker will help keep the stability in each individuals of the groups of families or potential lifespans of being able to keep our generations alive. And her child care experience will help proceed in the fact of being able to help take care of children and show children what necessaries needs to be done along with teaching them. She may only have an 8th grade education, but she's got some knowledge that will help us in the skills of being able to keep our humanity survival. Then we've chosen her husband, Vincent. Vincent is the one who's a welder. He's a skilled labor worker which can work on piping and construction and also be able to teach our younger generations how to help keep structure along with work educational factors. He's also a klepto, which also pertains to the fact that he can help provide items in gathering stuff and helping potentially come up with other ideas besides welding skills for structure and building material. We then have Willa. Willa is also our midwife. Our midwife will help pertain to keeping our childbearing proportion to reproduction. She will be able to help maintain them comfortable and help with any illnesses or chronic, more like our nurse. She's a nun, which unfortunately she may not help in producing the reproduction system, but will be a good modified idea of being able to help out. And our men, unfortunately our leader, Chief Aiden, will not probably participate in our reproduction, but will at least be able to help with knowledge of being able to help out with anything. As where Vincent is more able to be a part of that if he chooses to be. Now my conclusion on this is the fact that I've told you now about why I've chosen these 5 and why I feel like they're a good choice for this project. I think that they will make a good options to get on this shuttle and keep our humanity of existence. I've also told you about their revolutionary stuff and choosing things. I've told you about Aiden, who's our chief and our head person, to our oxygen specialist, to Ariel, who is our cook and nutritional factors. I have told you today about Delilah, who is our homemaker, and I have also told you about Vincent, who is going to be our skilled labor worker, and Willa, who is going to be our midwife. So between all 5 of these characters, I think, or people, I believe our life's humanity extinction will keep from being extinct and help us survive our new year-long process of repopulating. So the choices that I've made, I feel like are the best choice that could have been made compared to some of the other items and people. So I hope that I can say that maybe you guys feel the same way about some good choices of these 5 characters. And this is my audience. Once again, say bye.